What's good? What's good? What's good? It's been a minute, so I said, hey, why not? Let me go live real quick and share, right? As I normally do. And when you know, right? So you already know who this is, so you ain't gotta ask. It's the one and only Miss Lady Shay, the butter, right? So really quick, just a real quick one, just a real quick one. The knowing self, right? How important is it to know self? As I would say, fully, right? In all ways, in all layers, in all different dimensions of you. Your likes, your dislikes, what you want, what you need, what you agree to, what you don't agree to, and how, again, it's important to know self. And as you go with it, to go around it, to get through it, of course, as you may or may not know, when it's me, right, you gotta ask a couple of questions. You gotta break a couple of things down and see what is really what and what really isn't what, right? The point of focus, the importance, right? And when you slide over and you get to a point of guessing, right? Estimating, coming to possibilities, coming to options, getting to a different way of looking, of outcome, right? If I'm making sense. So, guessing, second guessing, right? How does that measure? How do you measure the scales of guessing, right? The possibilities of assuming, even. How does the importance of value, of worth, factor in, bring out, to bring out importance, importance of you? So guessing, second guessing, first guessing, guessing at all. Where is the importance? Factor in. And for me, right, for me, when it comes to guessing, right, when it comes to me, where I'm going, or even the little in betweens, right, the wants, the needs. When it comes to guessing, right, whether it's first hand guessing or second hand guessing, or going through loops of guessing. Again, what would be the importance of it? Where is the need second guessing? For me, a personal experience is second guessing, or even first time guessing. Is that important to you? Right? Consider, consider, allow it to marinate, allow it to marinate, right? And think on it. When it's you, when it's for you, when it's about you, when it's involving you, should there be a guessing factor? Should there be a guessing avenue? Right? And hold that thought. Let it marinate. Let it marinate a little, right? Because again, for me, is that fair? Right? I asked that question. Is it fair to guess? Or even second guess self, right? And I went through and considered and even tried how and to see where it would go. Right? Guessing and second guessing about me. And I had to get to the point of no, it wasn't fair. Right? And why? Why is that not fair? When it comes to you, why is it okay? Right? Why is it fair even to put self into a category of hypothesis, right? Because it's, for me, on a scale of it either is or isn't, right? It shouldn't be a guessing. It should be more, let me figure it out. Let me try it. Let me explore it, right? Because, again, considering you, just solely you, no outside factors, no need to title or express to prove a point. Right? This is more of a stance to solidify, right? To make sure that the golden trophy, which is you, is shining to its ultimate prime, right? Do you guess if you're shining? Do you guess if you're clean? Do you guess if you're dusted off? Do you guess if you're on the right shelf? Right? You just know. Either there is or it isn't. Yeah, you can ask the questions. Right? You can even journey and explore or try, right? Put some action and try. But where, again, is the importance of the guessing factor when it comes to self, right? When it comes to you and your totality, where does the fairness come in? Guessing, right? And second guessing self. Is it fair? Is it right? Is it honest? I don't know. That's just me, right? Just asking the question, just on a consideration factor, right? So, as an example, as I just said, right, ask the question, is it fair or even right to guess or second guess self? Where does the importance come? Where does the realness come? Where does the truth come into play? Right? When it's guessing or second guessing self. Right? When it's us, when it's me, when it's you, we gotta know, right? We got to understand. We gotta understand. We gotta overstand what it means to be us. And again, it could be other words for it, right? And I'm keeping it with the two. Is it right? Is it fair? When considering guessing or even second guessing self. Now flipping it, right? Flipping it and looking on the outside. Looking to the world, to the community, to others. Again, asking the question, is it right? Is it fair to guess or even second guess others, the people, the community, the environment, the expressions, the vibrations, the tones, the energy, the feelings, the emotions? Is it right? Is it fair to have the option of guessing and second guessing when it comes to the outside world? When it comes to others we voluntarily and involuntarily share our space with, right? And again, for me, when considering that factor, right, outside of self, is it fair to do? Mm, is it right to do? Mm, right? I'll say it's an optional choice. And yet, sometimes, even with the option of guessing or second guessing others, sometimes you gotta accept what it is, right? You gotta accept what you're seeing, what you're viewing, what you're hearing, what you're learning, what you're watching, what's vibe you're sensing, right? When you're outside in the environment, when you're outside in the world, when you're outside with others. This should be a first and the foremost for self, right? You and your senses at a balanced frequency, at a balanced level of knowing, discernment, awareness, right? Just little things of importance for self. So, when it boils down to boil back up, taking into consideration, right, the options of guessing and even second guessing. Where is the importance? Right? Where are, as I would say, the beneficial factors? Right? Because one can always guess, one can always assume, one can always analyze, right? Yet and still, and even with that, how much is enough, right? How much information is enough information to make sure that all of it has been gathered, observed, marinated on, to resonate and digest through, so that the totality is whole, right? So that the observation is full. So each point, each line, each dot, each corner, each angle, each direction right, is true, is even real. Again, just a question, just to throw out there for consideration. When guessing for yourself, right, or even others, other places, other foods, other avenues of adventure, when considering guessing or second guessing, right, does that bring in the importance for the awareness? Right? Does that bring in the importance of the information? Does that bring in the truth of what it really is? Right? Whatever it is, no matter if it's person, place, or thing, right? But the guessing and importance, and then you gotta bring it in, right? You gotta tap it in, you gotta tap it in. The beneficial factors, right? And when you can sit back, when you can peacefully, right, have a clear mind, clear thoughts, again, guessing. It's not to say to take it away, right? It's not to say it's not needed. Only you know that. Only you can answer that. Only you can understand that importance for truth and realness for you, right? The only consideration of thoughts to object would be importance, right? One can analyze, go through, express, or even journey in life in a multitude of ways. And the only one who can say, no, it's not right, no, it's not fair is you. Yet and still, is it true? Is it real? Right? Is it honest in degree? Or is it merely an option to throw out, to consider, to have one guess, right? Or even second guess if it's true, if it's real, if it's sincere, right? Again, speaking from experience. And like I say, when you know, you know. Right? So you ain't gotta ask. But everything is possible, right? And everything isn't possible. When it comes to fairness, right? So who's to say guessing isn't right? Who's to say guessing isn't? Or even second guessing is or isn't right, right? But you, my friends, are the balancing scale. No one can agree to disagree but you, right? Only you know if it's important. Only you know if it's fair. Maybe it works. So use it, right? If it works, it's not broken, why fix it? And still, even with that, when things work, when you guess, when you give an estimation, when you give a possibility, does it show importance? Does it show how much of it is important when you're just guessing? When you're merely almost in a nonchalant, it is what it is. I can't do nothing else. This is what's already here. So what already has been done, already has been said. What other ways to do it? Right? But again, guessing, second guessing. Importance. Right? What and where is the importance of value? Right? What are you showing? What are you sharing? What are you researching? What are you learning? What are you figuring out when you're using a guess to start it off or to finish it off or to even get through while you're in the middle, right? If it brings out, I'm not gonna say the positive, right? Because it can be more than that, right? So I'll say if you can use guessing, or second guessing, or estimating to bring out, right? To conclude, to finally finalize some things that is true, that is sincere, that is real. And go for what you know, right? Take it to your limits. Take it to your own limits, right? Take it to wherever it can or needs to go so that the work is getting done. The information is getting gathered, absorbed, and marinated on, right? Because again, it can always go, can always go in different layers. And you, yes, you are the balancing scale, right? You're the deciding factor. You're the it, right? Tag your it. So, what is it? What is it? Where is it? Why is it? When is it? Right? So, I said all that to say, when it comes down to it, it might be true, it might be false, it might be right, it might be wrong, it might be up, it might be down, it might be swirls. But if it's facts, if it's truth, you gotta accept it, right? To digest. And again, only you can shift, change, or even swing into another direction, into another stepping stone to make it your truth, to make it right for you, to make it real for you, to make it important for you, to bring out the value for you. Right? And everything else is the wrapping paper, right? And as one knows, you have to get through the wrapping paper in order to get to the prize. Right? You have to open up the package in order to get to the cookies, right? Or the candy, or even the presents. Right? You have to go through the wrapper. The wrapper is easy to open, right? Sometimes it's really thin and you can just A snap of a finger, it's open, it's unlocked, and you can get to the prize just that quick, just that simple. Sometimes you gotta tussle with the rapper a little, right? Sometimes it's a little bit more stronger, not as flimsy. So you gotta really put that energy of effort to open up or to unwrap, right? Sometimes you gotta just say, okay, I can't do this on my own. I gotta get something, right? I need some scissors. I need a knife. I need something to open this up. Because I gotta get to the prize. I gotta get to the goodies. Right? I gotta get to the opportunities. I gotta get to the possibilities. And yeah, our prizes, our gifts, are they laid out in the open, just bared, unwrapped, just for everyone to see? Or are those prizes, those gifts, those gems wrapped up, tucked away? Right, given that TLC, that delicate touch of care. Hey, this is important. This is valuable. Let me wrap it up. Let me make sure that this is gonna stay unmarked, unscratched, untethered. Right? So, sometimes, right? Sometimes you can take a moment to consider a guess or two. Right? As long as that guess is moving into fact. Right? As long as that guess is becoming a guest and getting invited on an adventure. Like, hop on in. You got the passenger seat. We're going for a ride. We're going to explore. We're going to dive deep. Right? And get to the bottom of it. Get to the top of it sometimes. Right? Sometimes you gotta get to the bottom so you can get back to the top. And in the meantime, in between time, while you're in the middle of it, you might be swirling around. Right? You might be blowing through the wind or even going through a little tornado. Hey, you might be bumping heads and crashing waves. Right? You might be bouncing up and down like you're on a jumping stick, jumping pole. Shout out to the jumping poles. I'm just saying. But either way, when it comes to you, again, when it comes to what's important, again, when it comes to what is valuable, again, only you can answer accurately. Only you know for sure if a guess or a second guess is going to help, right? And only you know if guessing is going to allow the trail to lead to fact, which can lead to the truth. which can lead you into your truth, right? Because not everybody's truth is everybody's truth. But a fact is still a fact, right? As you go through it, as you go around it, and as you're taking yourself in it, appreciate it. Accept the flow. Allow the just to be just. Allow the truth to be the truth. And the real to be the real. And if a guess is a guess, that leads to a second guess, that leads to a yes. Take that chance. Ride the course. Right? Allow the energy to frequency through your journey. And continuing to embrace the facts. Embrace the truth. Embrace the realness of life. And keep going, right? Keep allowing you to shine, allowing your voice to be heard, allowing the steps to be taken, whether it's a guess or not, lead you into the truth of your life and the realness that it is and the realness that it could be, right? And guessing and estimating and allowing the possibilities of to improve self. But again, as you sit back, once the day is over, once the night is winding down, and certain steps have been taken, certain plays have been played, and certain temperatures are marinating, allow the truth, allow the realness, and allow you to embrace it, accept it. As you rise, you're risen into more awareness, of possibilities, of options, and direction, and purpose, and drive. Like, I could just go on and on and on. So, let me go ahead and slide out, right? Let me go ahead and slide out. Just wanted to share, right? Just wanted to tap in, to tap back up. But before I go, I gotta say it one more time for the good time. One more time. No matter what it is, right? No matter for what purpose. If it's true to you, if it's real for you, if it holds value for you, right? And I gotta add this in, right? And you're not hurting no one. You're not trying to block no one else, right? You just merely and solely and honestly living life to the fullest. And keep rocking it. Keep grooving in it. Keep grinding in it. Keep marinating in it. Keep finding joy in it. Keep finding the happiness. And keep your head up. Because each step you take Each moment you embrace you is another moment that you're allowing a little bit more peace to float in as you breathe in so that you can breathe out and exhale that smile that says, I'm living my life and this really is my life and I'm doing it. And you already know that self-love is our best love. Keep self-loving going and healing as you allow yourself to marinate so that it can resonate for that digestion with steps that says, I'm on my way to aligning into that highest, greatest version of me. And with that, until the next time, keep grinding, keep strong, keep that peace, life, and love. I'm out.